Right, welcome back to another episode of House Battle. We got a Millionaires edition for you today. Very excited about it. Looking at houses over $1 million, comparing them, two different cities, two different houses. We're going to take a look at it, and then we're going to figure out which one we would buy. I'm excited about it. Today we got what? We got Phoenix, we got Boston. So we're going to see some contrasting styles. We're going to see what it looks like. I haven't seen these. You haven't seen these. This is actual raw live reaction. I'm excited about it.
If we were walking through the house for the first time.
100%. So you're going to get, this is a tour. This is a house tour with us. We're looking at it. We're looking to buy. We're going to point out the good, the bad, the ugly, all of those things. So let's jump into it. Today we're starting with Phoenix. We got 4 beds, 4.5 baths, 3,300 square feet, $1.675 million. Initial impressions here. Curb appeal. What do you got?
I like it. I think it looks
hate this
like
house.
a cute little ranch house.
I don't
like
understand.
The little floral details. I think it's cute.
Why do you have brick and wood at the same time? Who is buying houses with 2 separate materials on the outside? It looks incredibly tacky, and I hate every second of it. Why did you put brick on this house? I don't understand. This would be a great wood ranch. What is happening? You have wood fence. You've got a wood mailbox. You've got mostly wood on the outside. You've got a nice flower bed sitting in front of it, and you ruin it with this fucking brick. What are you doing? Stop making houses. Hey, public service announcement to all the morons out there who are designing these goddamn things. Stop putting 2 different materials on the outside of your house. It looks terrible. It clashes. None of it goes well. This is awful. I agree with you about these flowers. These are unbelievable flowers. They've ruined it by setting it on a backdrop of these bricks. I don't know. I'm fired up already. I'm fired up. I hate this house.
I don't have the same issue with the mixing of materials that you do.
It's awful. It's genuinely
I think we need to move on because I'm just afraid it's going to have that. Or you're going to go off again if we look at it.
Very possible. I like the garage doors though. I like those garage doors. They're going to open out. It looks like French.
I also like the symmetry between, if you are going to mix the materials, they didn't do 1 and 1. There is some symmetry there, so it's not as distracting for me.
I have no idea what that means, but I like the French door style of that garage. I think that looks really nice. Not a great view, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So big open space here. Got a pool in the back. Kind of nice place to entertain. I kind of wish those doors were almost pocket doors that go to the back, right? Kind of open that up a little bit more.
Yeah.
But actually not bad, right? So interior design, we moved on to interior design. This actually isn't a bad, it's a little busy for me. I don't know what this wine bottle feature is.
I don't know. I don't like it.
But it's not bad. I mean, this whole room is not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts on. First of all, I'm pretty sure that's a fake fireplace. What it looks like. I mean, obviously, what they did is they turned it on and then they took a picture. But it looks like they took like they printed out. A picture
I can't tell if it's just gas or if it's literally a picture. Because that's also something
that's a problem. If it's a picture, that looks terrible. Give me your thoughts on whatever this thing is behind the television. Give me your thoughts on it.
A couple things. I don't like so for the brickwork, is that a herringbone pattern?
All right, hold on 1 second. Just real quick. Can we all agree that this fucking television is too low?
It's too low and it's too big for the space. Both.
It's on the mantle. They've put it on the mantle. Like you would a child's trophy. Like a child's participation trophy. They have taken this television and put it directly on top of this mantle. But I'm sorry, go back to the herringbone. I don't know what that is. I don't think that's brick though. I think it's like a picture that they hung. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like they hung a picture.
No, that's brick.
You think that's
talking about the red thing? No, it is. Yeah.
The herringbone thing right behind the television.
Yeah, that's an inlay of brick. I don't like the 2 mix of the brick. Maybe it's a brick facade.
I don't know. I wish they had a much closer picture of that. It looks like a picture of me. This wine rack thing is weird.
I think they're all empty too.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously they're empty, but I don't like why. What is that? What is
I don't
happening?
know.
That's not great. That's not great. Interior design getting worse as we see it. Go to the next one.
The other thing I'm not liking as we're zooming out is that it's an open space between this living area and the kitchen, but there's two different like hue colors going. So the living area is very red, and then the kitchen's very gray.
Look,
I don't like that.
People need to stop mixing browns, okay? Stop mixing your fucking browns. It infuriates me that people have decided, hey, you know what's a good idea? Let's put a bunch of different hue of brown in the same space. It looks terrible.
Yeah.
It looks awful. These brown chairs don't match anything. This space looks so small compared to the other one. Like, there's so much space around it, but the other one is like all jammed in because they got all those white.
I know. If there's like the balance isn't there, and then you turn and your gray and black kitchen is right there. It looks like a completely different house, and it is in the same room. I like this kitchen.
This kitchen isn't bad. I like that poppy yellow that they have. I know that's just staging, but actually, I think we should keep that feature.
The thing I do not like is those little corners, those whatever corners with the posts on the island. I hate those. I don't know why people do those. I don't know if there's like
is that a thing? I've never seen that before. That's a real thing
I've seen that before. I don't know if it's there for a reason. It could be. I like the sink.
Oh yeah, of course you like the sink. They got the
what do
they call it? The apron sink?
Yeah, apron sink. I couldn't remember. I'm glad you did. Apron sink. I love apron sinks every day of the week.
This is fine. I like those French doors. This is fine. But I like I agree. It doesn't match anything else. It matches nothing else in this house. It matches literally nothing else in this house.
Yeah, it doesn't. It looks great. It looks better than the rest of the house.
Just that other view is actually better. Yeah. Just that view of it. It doesn't. The gray on the other side doesn't match. But anyways, keep going.
Yeah. First bathroom, very generic.
Yeah, it's generic, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
What are your thoughts on chandeliers in your bedroom?
I'm not a fan of chandeliers. I think that
this looks bad. It looks
tacky to me, but like it's a common thing. I don't understand. Never understood it. I do like how the ceiling is pitched, so it does give like more.
Nice. This would be. Yeah. I think you could work with this room. You can work with this room. It's
nice because it has like an outdoor access to the porch. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. I agree.
It looks like it's got a nice size for a king size bed. You know, like the bed does not look like it's overpowering the room.
Actually, I have the other view of that. Even a king size bed, there's too much room around it. It's not. I don't think they should get a bigger bed. I don't think they should get a smaller room. They have done a bad job. That there's too much space. There's too much space
there should be like a bench at the end of their.
They need something. I don't care what it is. Put a dead body there for all I care. Like you need something there. I do not like this. This is not good. The grays clash. Big shower though. I like
the shower. I don't hate it as much as you do.
Well, hold on.
See what kind of tub they have.
That's a tub. I was like, is that another sink just randomly? It was just like
I thought so, but then I was like, no, that's definitely a tub. Except the direction of the picture.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I like this view better. It's a tub with a nice like window next to it, which I like.
I can't tell what you're looking at, but it looks fine.
No, it looks like you're looking at your backyard, so you definitely couldn't take like I don't know if you can actually take a bath with the window open.
Well, I think you can. I'm just saying, like, if you're just looking at like another house or something, it kind of takes away from it. You know what I mean? Like this is. I mean, obviously they took this picture because if you take it in front of that window, like that's. What is that? I mean, so you're just looking at some bushes, I guess?
Yeah, I think it's just your backyard, your back porch.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Go to that next picture. That's not bad. It's actually not bad. I like this little poppy yellow. I think they should have done this poppy yellow throughout. They should have stopped with the gray with that brown crap, and they should have gone. They should have gone with this yellow. I like this yellow actually quite a bit.
Yeah, especially when you have all those browns in the kitchen, and then they popped it with red. It makes it look more brown. The yellow would have muted that a little. I also like there's access to the porch again on the second bedroom. I love when a house has that.
A lot of good light in here. Yellow. Honestly, if you put like 1-2 yellow accent pieces in here, I think this room. Would It does not
I
work the way
like
it is. It does
that's
not
a
work.
huge shower, and I
Huge
always like when
shower,
there's a little shelf. Yeah.
Except what's happening with these windows? Again, this is my problem with these windows. Like, oh, it'll give you natural light. Well,
Yeah.
they're useless windows. It's a 1.5 by 1.5. You have two of them, and they're fucking 9.5 feet off the ground. I can't see anything because it's pointless.
It's just supposed to bring light in. You're not supposed to see anything.
Well, why not? Why not? Make them bigger. Bring more light in. Make them bigger so I can see through. I'm not saying you got to, show my full body.
Seems like a small little room here. I mean, it's clearly being utilized as a sewing office room. I think you could put a nursery in there, but I don't know what else you do.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
This is another generic bathroom.
That pink is not a good look.
No.
Honestly, if you put a gray, on the shower curtain there, and you made that soap yellow. If you put yellow on that soap, that would actually look really good. That would look great. No, but I'm saying within this thing.
No, I agree.
And it would go with the rest.
Yellow accent,
Yeah, it would go with the rest of them. They've done a nice job.
This is a great laundry room.
I'll be honest with you. This looks like a kitchen to me, and I don't understand it. I do not understand. It does
actually.
It looks like a kitchen.
For storage space. There's still a sink.
I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm saying it looks like a kitchen. So I'd actually if I bought this, I'd probably be upset.
The tiling is like a retro kitchen. If you took away the tiling, you wouldn't have the same feeling. I would
100% feel the same way. And if I bought this, I actually would be mad that I bought a house that had 1.5 kitchens and not 2 fulls. I'll be honest. This isn't bad. This is, I mean, it's fun.
I like the space. I like that.
They got the
pool.
the pool, like the fountain feature, I guess is what you would call it.
Yeah, I like that.
That's not bad.
I like the hot tub transition to the pool where it's that infinity look. I like that. I like that it seems like they have a porch area, but then they also have a sitting area designated for the pool.
Yep.
So you're not like going from the porch. You can be out there.
Yeah, I agree.
The umbrella in the middle of the pool is a cool thing. I've never seen that before. Oh, there's 2 different sitting areas outside.
Yeah,
it looks like they have a fire pit.
I like the outside. I like the outside of this. This is nice. I like the outside. This is really nice. The inside sucks on a couple of those, but the outside's really good.
That's a cool fire pit.
They got a fire pit. They got the whole thing. All right, so that was Phoenix. That was Phoenix. That's a positive, some negatives. But let's hop over to Boston. Let's see what 1.65 million is going to get us in Boston. All right, so we've got what appears to be a picture taken out of some sort of
this is the magazine
picture. Some sort of magazine from like the 1990s. So that's cool. But again, we got $1.675 million, right? We got 2 beds, 2 baths, 1,300 square feet. Okay, much smaller than the other. Obviously, we're in Boston, so we're apartment living. It's a big contrast.
This is on Chestnut, right near Beacon. Like you are in Boston for this.
Yeah, so we're right down there. So obviously it's gonna be a little smaller. It's only 2 bed, 2 bath. You're gonna pay up a little bit more, but let's see what that gets you here. So all right, so we've got this is fine. It's fine. It's not. I don't
placement
like
of a TV.
The placement is better on this one. They don't have the weird thing behind it, the weird painting behind it, which I'm still convinced was a painting. I don't like that they have 2 separate windows here. That should be 1 window. That upsets me very much. That should be 1 window. That should be one window.
Doesn't bother me as much, but now that you say it, I can't not see it. So now it bothers me.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, I'm right about this. Why do they have 3 windows on this side and not 4?
This is an old building too. Like, what are you going to do about that? You're probably not going to be able to fix that.
I didn't say you could. I said this is something you have to understand. If I'm going to pay $1.675 million for this, I would like to have 4 windows on this side. I'd like a little symmetry.
Yeah.
And that's what they try to do with this thing, with this mirror. But whatever, I don't know. The kitchen's fine though. I mean, this is a fine place, but I'm sort of nonplussed. I'm not getting. Yeah. I'm not getting. They're not grabbing me.
This granite that they use I hate this granite.
Well, it looks super cheap, right?
Like I hate it. That's what you get, think that every house in America has this granite, and I hate it.
I agree. It's not good. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I guess this is the hallway.
It's like a little walkway. I kind of hate this mirror. I mean, I know that's not a detail of the house.
No, but they actually did a decent job with that space. Okay, all right.
So this is awful. Hold on.
Let's get into this. Okay, we're gonna have to spend minutes on this particular picture here. Okay. What is happening with the bench on this thing? Am I going to have to literally move my fucking table every time I want to sit on this bench?
No, I think it's usually out more. I think that the bench is a much better.
What?
You can slide in. Slide in.
What are you gonna do? You can't slide in. There's a chair in the way. There's a leg on that table. The leg on that table goes out. You're gonna have to move this table every single time. This is a terrible design choice.
It's pushed against the wall for this.
Right?
Picture.
Why? Why is that? Why? Because they know that it looks terrible if you don't have it. And so what that's telling me,
it's too big. It's too big. Oops, sorry.
What else are you supposed to put there? That's a reasonable sized table. What else are you supposed to put there? Why is the bench? Why did you have? What is happening? This is
I don't hate the bench. I think the bench is a good.
I'm saying from a functional standpoint.
A little bit.
Yes, but you have to move the table. That's my point. That's my point. You have to move the table.
Move the table even more if you put chairs.
Who is gonna move the table when I want to eat? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Let's go ahead and move this table over. What are you talking about? This is terrible. This is terrible. I'm moving on. I don't want to hear. I'm out on that piece. This is fine. It's a little cramped, but they've done a decent job with the space. I'll be honest with you, kind of weird that this Peloton is facing the wall and not facing the door. I don't know why. I don't think it makes any difference, but it looks weird to me. It feels very strange.
That it's not like flipped. Yeah,
it should 100% be flipped. Like it seems very weird.
I think it's probably easier to get on that way. Like you walk in and you get on as opposed to walking around. You know,
very possible. I will say
you're looking at the screen, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, the balance is off, like with the Peloton for some reason too, with the lamp. So if you put it out, then there'd be like those two high points would be almost equal. Now it's like weighted towards one side of the room.
I agree. I like that they have an even number of windows in this room. Super, super upset that one of them is jammed against that wall. Don't like that. Don't like that. Wow.
So this is the bathroom off of that room?
No. What? No. Do you like this pink? Are you a fan of this pink?
I do not. With that Robin Eggs blue print, but I do not. I don't mind the print. If it was not such a bold color,
maybe a white.
Yeah, I think I would like this bathroom more. It is more New England if the countertops weren't like almost like the same color, but a little bit, and then the next room wasn't blue. If it was just white. I feel like you could carry the wallpaper, but the wallpaper color is too close to the countertop color.
I think the wallpaper has to be absurd, white. I don't think that pattern can be carried with any sort of color.
No, I agree. I think they could have just put it in the toilet room.
I don't know where this brown came from.
I know. It's awful.
I don't like that at all.
It's not getting better.
What are your thoughts on those shower heads? What are those called?
The rain head shower head, the one that my parents have one. I've been in other showers. I don't like using them. There's not enough water pressure to wash your hair. I feel like it's a waste of money. Sometimes it's nice if you have both of them on, but like I don't know if I'd spend the money on that. My parents also have ones that come out the side. I don't think they've ever used those with regularity. So someone might, and they could yell.
My parents have that. I've actually used it. It's really nice to have one that comes out on the side. I'll be honest with you. I'm a big.
I don't think my parents don't have a lot of water pressure, so I don't understand the fucking point, honestly. So I think they just got cheap ones.
Well, that sounds.
This looks worse. The more you back out, the more you want to just run away.
It's not good. I don't like this at all.
This
is that same
room color is just bad. Yeah, it is the Peloton room. Another Peloton. I don't,
Hold on.
Whatever.
Would you go lighter on the blue or darker on the blue?
It's a small room. Like I want to say that I'd go with like a darker blue, but you can't in that small of a room. So maybe you'd go. I wouldn't go blue at all. So I'd go with like a gray color, maybe.
I'll be 100% honest with you. I think you could go either dark blue or light blue. If you went dark blue, and I know I'm going to say it because we had it in the other house, it's in my head, but honestly, if you had, go with me here, a dark blue on that wall, and then
behind
that bed, no, just all the walls that are blue.
Okay.
So you have that dark blue, and the bed itself. So go to the next picture or the last one where I can see the side of the bed. Okay, so the bottom. So take the frame of that bed and make it white to match the comforter, and then a bright yellow head of that bed. I honestly think that would look really good in this room. I think that would look really good.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of like good contrast.
I think that would be fantastic. You got to get rid of that pink in the bathroom, but I think that would look really good. What is happening here? Why the shower curtain? What are your thoughts on the shower curtain?
I don't know. I don't understand.
Too much. Also, like this beige color that they've gone with here, which again, to your point, that's the same countertops I think that they had in that other bathroom. Or they look the same. But now they've actually matched the wall on the thing. Like it's actually matching.
Like I don't understand why they're trying to match so close. It just makes it look worse.
Yeah, it's not good. This is really nice. This is a really nice nursery. They've done a great job with this. I could see this being a nursery. Like this is a great starter apartment.
Even though it's done as a nursery, you can also see it set up as an office really well because it's staged so well for a nursery. Like you totally can see like the different elements.
Totally I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm a little concerned about kidnapper access with this window right on the fire escape.
Interesting.
That's a concern for me. So I might be a little more safety conscious than these people, but whatever. But no, I honestly think that they've done a really good job with this room. I think this is the best room I've seen. So
far. Harper has a great room.
Yeah, I agree. Go Harper. That looks fantastic.
This is the kitchen area again, different view.
Oh yeah, so they moved that table over so you can't get into that bench so you can see the rest of the room. That's great.
Yep.
So give me like a 10-second take here on this giant pole. What are your thoughts?
It looks pretty structural, so it sucks, and I don't think there's anything you could ever do about it. It's in a really unfortunate spot because you're trying to get into your fridge. I want to see like if you can see like I don't know if there's another view. Yeah, look at that access to your fridge.
Yeah, it's not good. That's gonna be a big red flag for me, honestly. Like I get it, structural, yada yada, all that stuff. I do not like that at all. I think that really butchers kind of what you're going for here. The flow is off.
Also, I'm noticing. I don't know if you've seen it. Maybe I just didn't notice it, but in this picture, the backsplash behind the stove, I hate that so much. Like so much.
You're talking the white, so the tan. I don't know what color. The cream.
Yeah,
the cream one.
The trim, and then it's awful.
I mean, I don't like this. I don't like this brown situation that they got going on with that. It's not great. I agree. But I think honestly, backsplash, like the original idea, right? When you were on HGTV and you saw it for the first time, you were like, "That's amazing," right? I think honestly, people do that too much, and I think it's a real problem. I think like it can work, but I don't think it's a universal thing that people seem to assume that it's like a universal backsplash makes it better. I don't believe that. I think you can butcher it, and I agree. I think they butchered it here.
Another view.
This is fine.
It looks like a fake fireplace again.
It does. Why? I don't like that. Just show the fireplace. I don't need to see the fire.
So, I don't know. The other thing I'm thinking is that it is not lit when they take a picture and then they edit it in. So it's like a bad
that's possible. That's possible. I don't like it. I'll be honest though. I will say this. I hate that fireplace. I don't like the brick around it, or the stone around it. I don't like that. But I think that those shelves, I think the decorating that they've done on those shelves, and the picture of, I don't know what that is. Is that Manhattan on the wall behind that bench?
Yeah, that might be Boston, actually.
It could be. I can't really tell. I don't know what Boston looks like from the top. I assumed it was Boston, but then I kind of looked at it. I was like, oh, maybe that's Manhattan. I don't know. I honestly, this picture with those two things, I think that looks fantastic. So what that's showing me is that there's a lot of stuff you can do with this, even though it's a little busy for me. I think it's done pretty well. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this, but you're still limited because even this picture, I think, is ruined not by that post, which actually looks okay in this picture. It's not good, but the white post by the fridge.
Yeah.
But this fireplace has butchered this whole thing. I think it looks great except for this fireplace. That stone looks awful.
Yeah, I don't like the stone. I want to change that.
But there are some good things that you can do. Is that Boston? Now that we see it a little closer? You don't know. You weren't alive in
I don't know.
1872 or whenever that was. Could be Boston. I don't know. I like the picture though. I do like that picture. I think it makes everything look pretty good. And again, if this table wasn't jammed up all the way,
isn't that not Boston? What this has got to be New York or the bridge in the background, the two bridges. What is that? That's definitely
could be. I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's New York.
It's very possible. If this table wasn't jammed up against that wall, you know, so that you literally can't use half of it, I think this would be a great room. I can see you shaking your head. For those who aren't paying attention right now, I can see you nodding your head with voracious agreement. So I'm with you on that. I think we both agree.
They don't keep it that close to the wall. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's just for the picture.
Yeah, except why? Because it makes it look terrible in real life when they actually pull it out. That's why they didn't show it in there. That's the whole point. All right, so that's it. That's Boston. That's 1,300, so that's 1,250 square feet in Boston. What are your thoughts? You've been a Bostonite for a little while. What are your thoughts? Just give me an overall impression of the Boston one. What are your thoughts on that versus other places you've seen, all that kind of thing? Just give me an overall impression. What do you like about Boston itself?
The Boston one, I mean, it's pretty generic. 2 bed, 2 bath. You're not going to be able to live in that house for very long. It's in a great location. Honestly, I'm surprised that you can get that.
You think it should be more expensive? It should be more expensive.
I'm not saying it should be. I'm just, I wouldn't be like, I mean, if this house was closer to $2 million, it would just like not have surprised me at all, just because of the location. You were in the middle of Boston, in the nicer area.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously this particular building is one of the uglier buildings on the block, which is probably why you probably have some of the more brownstone looking buildings. Sure. So it's, it's uglier. I love Boston. I lived there for a year. I think I'm going to go with Phoenix though. As a house.
It has to be Phoenix. It has to be Phoenix.
Like, I don't even care about
this isn't a size. It's not a size thing. It's not any of that. This house is way more practical. You got to do a little bit to it. Okay. So you're not getting into this house. You can get into Boston for 1.675, right? Like that's livable the way it is. You can bring some stuff in. You can't do that here. You got to change a little bit. There's a little bit you got to do here. But it has to be this house, right? It absolutely has to be this house for the backyard alone. And I know that's unfair. It's apartment versus house, whatever. That's what we're doing. Yeah,
but
here.
I mean, it's only
this house is better. This house is better.
It's only 100. It's only 1,000 square feet more. It's not like massively bigger.
No,
right?
It's way bigger. It's 2,000 square feet bigger. It's literally.
Oh, it is. It's 12.
Yeah, it was that. The other one was 1,250.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. For some reason, I had 2,250 in my head.
No, this is this is way bigger. But it's not even just the size. Okay. It's not even just the size. It's that outdoor dining space. And with pool, that whole thing, that ties all of this together. You can fix some of this stuff in there. The Boston one, you can't do anything with it. But this is, like the kitchen, there's going to be some, you got to do some stuff.
Even if you reduce this kitchen half the size, the color scheme in the kitchen is a lot better.
100%. You don't have that shitty marble or whatever, whatever that thick quartz or whatever that is. There are things you can do with this house. It's pretty nice. You're not getting it for 1.675. It's going to be a little more expensive, but even if you just said, where do you want to live? It's this outdoor space. It just gives you more. You know what I mean? It just gives you more. So, I get it. There's a problem. You want the winters, you want the summers, whatever. Yeah. Either one is going to be miserable depending on where you live, but it's got to be this house. It has to be.
Yeah. And I mean, I 100% agree. And compared to some of the other shows we've done, we've actually picked the apartment over the house before.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
so
I
was kind of expecting
this is not the size
to love Boston, but it's not even. Yeah, it's not
a size thing. There was just something about it. It just wasn't good. They didn't do it well.
No, it had bad flow throughout the house too.
Really bad flow.
Choppy.
I agree. This one, it would cost me a lot of money because I'm taking all that brick off the fucking front of your house. I'm just removing it because it looks terrible. It looks tacky as hell. But
I do think the front is so cute.
You have awful taste. This is embarrassing.
We know.
I'm sorry that the internet has to see the kind of taste you have. But that's it. That's House Battle Millionaires Edition. Phoenix versus Boston. Phoenix is the winner. They're coming out on top this time. We appreciate people watching. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, like all the stuff you do. Tell other people about it. We do appreciate it. We like doing this. We like to get involved. If you have comments, questions for us, other houses, places that you think we should be looking at, whether it's specific houses or it's other cities or whatever, let us know, big, small, we don't care. We're taking everything on. You can send us an email. That'll be in the show notes. So go ahead and send us an email to that, comment on this, all those things. We love to hear from people, all that. I know for a fact that we will be having at some point, we're going to have some guests coming on, helping us, kind of understand what's going on. Hopefully we'll be able to get in and, try and actually maybe help some people who are actually looking, right? Kind of help them. Hey, here's some things to look at, that sort of thing. So, hey, look, you want to be that person? Absolutely. Hit us up. We'll help you. We'll give you our thoughts, what's going on. But again, we do appreciate it. We like doing this. We're going to be back. You can check us out, House Battle. You can keep checking us out. We got Millionaires Edition. We got Celebrities Edition. We got regular House Battle. We got all of it. It's coming to you. Thank you for watching. We will be back next time.